Kuzampara. Namaste, good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online Ayurveda and Yoga workshops, Embassy of India, Thimphu, ICCR's Nehru Wangchuk Culture Center. Yoga teacher, I'm KVSSN Murthy here. My true prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties and the whole Bhutan also. Coming to the like a simple text on the COVID protocols. So even though you will get vaccinations, please remember to follow all protocols about the COVID. Safe physical distancing and avoid crowding. When you are in the crowds, please carry your masks and ear caps. When you are coming back to the home, please wash them properly and do not touch any kind of surfaces when you are in the crowds, and always use hand sanitizers to wash your hands, and do not count currency papers or any kind of papers by touching your tongue. Then throat gargling technique by adding salt or estimadu powder or tripala churn to clean the throat. When you are coming towards the to your home, please follow this simple technique. So just outside of your home also, you can do the next important technique called steam inhalation. So you can put your own devices just outside of your gate, and you can do your steam inhalation and go to the house, because it's a very simple technique to kill that particular bacterial and bacterial cells and viral cells which will be hide inside the paranasal cavities and parasinal cavities. And the next one is clove therapy and honey. Cloves powder and honey therapy, adding in the hot water or adding in the hot milk early in the morning is a very good preparation. You can use nozzle applications, nozzle oils also, Anu Taila and Shadbindu Taila early in the morning ones and evening ones. Not only it is good for the making immunity rise, especially mucus level. Also, this is also good for the people who are having this kind of snoring problems. And next one is home Ayurvedic or home kitchen remedies called turmeric and cumin and ilachi and garlic and ginger, dry ginger and ginger powder and rock salt, pepper, and these kind of ingredients, very simple and available ingredients in everyone's kitchen. Please thoroughly use these practices in your diet applications. Especially please use local shilajit and local cordyceps also after taking advice from your physician. And we have two health tonics called Ayurvedic health tonics called golden milk preparation. Next one is kada chai preparation. Kada chai preparations very good in the mornings and afternoons. Milk preparations good in the evenings. But according to your convenience, you can use these practices. But choose at least 1.5 hour time between milk related diets and kada chai preparations. So, like in Ayurveda, we have Chyawanprash, also very simple and effective home remedy. It is available in the market according to your free time. So you can use this Chyawanprash adding in the milk or hot water morning ones and evening ones to boost up the immunity. And coming recitation actually belongs to in Ayurveda. In yoga we have similar texts for the like making us healthy. So this coming text also belongs to Hatha Pradipika, but it has relevance towards the Ayurveda in management of the health issues. Especially it is saying that Maha Mudra, a kind of practice in Ayurveda. It is a kind of breath holding techniques in one posture. So it is called Mahamudra. In coming days we will perform that. So it is saying that Kshaya, Kusta, Guda, Varta, Gulma, Ajirna, Roga, Ajirna, Purogamaha, Tasya, Dosha, Kshayam, Yanti, Mahamudrantu, Yo Abhyaset. So it is saying that whatever lung disorders and ab related disorders and lower ab functional disorders and skin related disorders as well as Kegel region disorders will be totally destroyed or nullified because of this simple Mahamudra practice, a kind of breath holding technique while using one posture. So it is also saying that it is good for it is very good posture or good practice just before your meditations and concentration practices also. It eliminates mental depressions and stress also. The people who are doing this one is the matter, but how you are doing is a matter here. In this regard, I would like to mention, in this week we will see very important disorder, especially our women have been suffering this kind of disorder called PCOD, polycystic ovary somewhat syndrome or disease. So it is in Ayurveda, it's because of Sukra Dhatu imbalance. So here, as we know that we have Sapta Dhatus inside the body which are running the total physical body. So in them, very important is Sukra Dhatu, or this Dhatu related to gonad glands or gonades in management of gonades and secretions, this Shukradhatu is very important, especially in the women. It will go to imbalance, especially in the menstrual cycle. They can observe the severe pain or lower back pain or somewhat nausea or some other kind of disabilities, because it's kind of disorder only because of our lifestyle management practices and life. It's a kind of it belongs to stress and depression also. But whatever conditions you have, please remember that not choose your self medications and do not neglect the matter. Immediately consult the physician for the regular thorough checkups. What actually inside that ovaries and inside that tubes. But here we have in Ayurveda, for the same PCOD, it is also saying that Rajo Vikari. It's a kind of Rajo Vikari, or it's a kind of disorder only. We have very good Ayurvedic remedies or Ayurvedic medicines for this called Raja Vardhani Vati, as well as Shatavari. It's a kind of hormonal stimulant agents are available in the Shatavari. It's a very important, very simple drug. And next one is Tripala for not only health, it's also controlling the inflammation around that follicles. And next one is the important practices Naga Kesara Churna or Indian rose chestnut powder. It's a bark powders or a nut powders also available. This is also very simple to keep yourself in a well health condition, especially in the menstrual cycle. Especially the girls who are suffering this kind of menstrual cycles, for them it is advised to do morning at least half an hour physical exercises, evening at least half an hour physical exercises. The practices must be equipped with this some of the abdomen exercises also, or abdomen churning exercises, or abdomen twisting exercises also, where we have this kind of exercise abundantly available in our yoga practices. So next one is Lodhara or Ashuddha Bhasma. Next one is Ashoka tree bark powder or nut powder. This is also very simple application. But today's our Ayurvedic remedies will be like, first thing is a Tripala. Every day, morning once and evening once before your sleep hour, take this Ayurvedic powder, Tripala powder, only 10 grams to 15 grams in a 100 ml of hot water, and please have this one. At least it will see the it will like what we call control the inflammation, the condition of the inflammation around the fascicles, morning once and evening once. So next one is very simple one is Asparagus racemosus or Shatavari. This is also kind of powder available in the markets, morning ones and evening ones, only 5 grams with adding of milk or hot water early in the morning, empty stomach, in the evening also empty stomach. These two are very simple applications for today's like in Ayurvedic practices. So please remember these PCOD issues related to the obesity condition, related to stress and depression condition, related to the people who are having more time sitting jams, for them it's a very quite common condition. Actually for all the people I mentioned that physical exercises in proper way of pranayam, physical practices in yoga, especially in yoga, proper way of yoga postures and proper way of pranayam, proper way of mudra bandhas. If you really will do these sections, different 4 segments every day, in just 1 month to 40 days, you will feel that extreme positive results regarding your issue. But whenever you have free time, whenever you have time to interact your yoga teacher, please take these details, how to do these practices. Tomorrow when we are meeting here at the same time, same place, we will see for the same condition, we will see still more good applications for the same condition called PCOD. Let's join to the yoga class now. Alright, so even sun salutations also has its own goodness to create health in regarding every issues, not only the PCOD condition, but especially if you are suffering with this PCOD condition, first important practices are Pavana Mukta Asana Sreni or Sukshma Yoga Vyayam are recommended. As anyhow today we are doing the same practices after sun salutations, right? So according to your convenience, according to your fitness, according to your health conditions, you can choose practices. When you have any doubt or any issues, you can put your valuable comment under this video. And please remember, after finishing this yoga class, this video will shift to our Indian Embassy YouTube from our Facebook. So it will not be it will not be there in our Facebooks after 1 hour. It will shift, this video will shift to our Indian Embassy YouTube channels. Please all of you log into the YouTube channels and see the practices. Let's coming to the sun salutations. And during these sun salutations, we have mantra chanting and sloka and bijakshara. According to your belief system, you can follow these practices, mantra chanting, or you can follow only physical practices. Alright, coming to the mantra chanting. So inhalations, lift your both the arms up and above to the head, keep your pranamasana called Kailasha Mudra. Once completely stretch your body. From there, very slowly bring your pranamasana down at your chest level called Anahata Pranamasana. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tattvam Pushan Apavruno Satya Dharmaya Dustaye. Om Hram Hrim Hrum Hraim Hraum Raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kagapushna Hiranya Garbha Maricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskaraya Namaha. Stretch your arms forward, lift your arms up and give a stretch and back bend called Ardha Chandrasana or Ardha Chandrasana. Then after that, keep your body straight. Once pull up. When you have lower back issues or blood pressure fluctuations or heart ailments, do not bend the body forward. But remaining people can do this forward bend called Pada Hastasana. Then after that, right leg is your back leg called Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture. Here, avoid crooked body. Keep your body push and down as well as lift your chin up. Make your body almost slant. And this is itself a good posture for the people who are having this PCOD. But according to your choice, you can do this postures. Back leg straight on the toes and back leg knee up and join your forward leg to back leg called Dandasana or Santulanasana. Then completely bend towards the floor to called Ashtanga Namaskarasana or Sastanga Namaskarasana. And slowly lift your body up and completely lift the chin up and stay like a cobra, lifted head cobra posture or Bhujangasana. And back leg straight on the toes and back leg knee up against the gravity called mountain triangle Parvatasana. But when you have any issues, health issues or head related issues, don't do the Parvatasana. And right leg is your again forward leg called Asva Sanchalanasana or horse riding posture. And back leg straight on the toes and join your back leg to the forward leg called Pada Hastasana. Once completely keep your palms down towards the floor and lift your both the arms up, Hasta Uttanasana. Once completely keep up yourself. Then from there slightly bend the body back called Ardha Chandra or Ardha Chakra. Then again keep your body straight, Pranamasana above to the head. Then very slowly bring your Pranamasana down at your chest called Anahata Pranamasana. And lift your both the arms up, inhalation. Then very slowly with exhalation, wide your arms and turn them down and keep them at your thighs. Then slightly wide your legs, lock your hands and have your healthy breath. Alright, today's our practice belongs to Pavana Mukta Asana Strani, a kind of warm-ups, a kind of good practices to relieve the excess of wind from the body. Okay, and now this is also called as yogic way of warm-ups. Alright, take a long pause and try to be very convenient on any convenient surface in any convenient posture. So today's our exercise belongs to our shoulders, elbows, hands, fingers related to shoulders and hands. Alright, take a long slow inhalation, exhalation. Alright, first lift your shoulders up till your earlobes with inhalation. Then very slowly exhalation, then completely pull them down. Again lift your shoulders up with inhalation and exhalation, completely bring them down. Last count, lift your shoulders till your earlobes. Then very slowly bring them down, take a long slow inhalation and exhalation. Then same here, pull your shoulders, push your shoulders forward, then completely pull them back. Then completely push them forwards. Again, very slowly back. Last count, push them forwards. Then very slowly, completely back stretch and relaxations. One long inhalation, exhalation. Then after that, simple rotation part of the shoulders. Inhalation, lift your shoulders, and exhalation, completely downs. Again, inhalation, lift your shoulders. Exhalation, completely downs. And third, last count, inhalation, lift the shoulders. Exhalations, down. And opposite side, same practice. One up, and slowly get back to the normal. Second count, breathe in, lift the shoulders, and exhalation, down. Last count, breathe in, lift the shoulders, then very slowly breathe out, down. Again, long, slow, and deep inhalations and exhalations. Then after that, open your right hand, right side, left side, and keep your fingers close and open. Again, close and open. Last count, close, at the simple movement of your fist while breathe in and breathe out. Inhalation, lift your fist up. Exhalations, down. Second round up. Exhalations, down. Third, last counts up. Exhalations, down. Opposite side, same exercise. One completely up and slowly down. Two completely up, slowly down. Last count, three completely up. Then slowly keep your both the hands down. Few seconds, take rest. Again, long, slow, deep inhalation, exhalation. So if you want change your posture, you can change your posture, or you can stretch your legs once. After that, again rejoin your class. Then long, slow inhalation, exhalation. Now our next exercise is, again open your two hands on the side stretch and turn your palms to the sky. From there, fold your hands with breathe out, and slowly wide them, breathe in. Again, slowly breathe out, and slowly breathe in. Last counts, breathe out. Then slowly wide your both the shoulders. Then very slowly come back to normal. Again, completely wide your shoulders and elbows. Again, slowly come back to inside. Now last count, breathe in completely wide. Then from there, keep down your elbows, and with breathe out, breathe in, lift your elbows up. Again, completely down, breathe out. Breathe in, lift your elbows up. Last count, bring them completely down. Then from there, inhalation, lift your elbows for rotations, and exhalations, completely down. Second count, breathe in, lift your elbows, and breathe out, completely down. Last counts, breathe in, lift your elbows, and breathe out, down. Take a long, slow, deep inhalation and exhalation. Then opposite side, same exercise, lift your elbows and exhalations, down. Second count, lift your elbows. Again, exhalations, down. Third, last count, lift your elbows and exhalations, down. Slowly open your arms, then fuse again. Keep a break for healthy breath. Long, deep inhalations and exhalations. Then after that, coming to finger stretches, extra stretches for the fingers. Now open your two hands forward. Then here, interlock your fingers, and now give a maximum press. Then slowly come back. And now interlock your fingers by turning them inside. Give a maximum press, and then slowly come straight. Now here, index finger to index finger, give a maximum stretch. Then come back. And middle finger to middle finger, maximum stretch. Then right, come back. Ring finger to ring finger, maximum stretch. Then right, come back. Here, little finger to little finger, maximum stretch, and come back. And last, thumb to thumb, give a maximum stretch. Then slowly keep your hands down. One long, slow inhalation, exhalation. Here, open your right hand forward. Lift your fingers. Keep your arms straight with your opposite side hand support. And turn your the total finger structure back, and observe the forearm stretch, and then slowly straight. Now same thing here. Keep your all the fingers down towards the floor. Further towards, point towards your chest. From there, again give a maximum stretch on the wrist level. Then very slowly come back. And now turn your palm outside and keep your fingers completely point down towards the floor. With your opposite side hand support, give a maximum stretch. Try to put your palm on thigh or on the knee or on the floor to stretch your palm region, to stretch your forearm region. Then slowly come straight. Soon after that, fold your arm and few seconds rest, and then slowly relaxations, long deep inhalation exhalation. And opposite side, same practice, keep your all the fingers open straight and point your fingers towards the sky or towards your face. Use your remaining hand support to give extra stretch on the palm level and the forearm level, then slowly come back. Keep your all the fingers down and use remaining arm to stretch your fingers inside, then slowly come back. And now turn your fingers outside and point your fingers towards the floor, further towards your chest. Give a maximum stretch and put your fingers on the thigh or on the floor and stay here for a while. 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, come back here, fold your arm again, few seconds resting and relaxation, one long inhalation exhalation. Right here, take a long, slow and a deep inhalation, exhalation. This time, interlock your fingers. Open your two hands forward in front of the forehead. Adjust them properly and give a maximum. Stretch your hands. Pull your body forward for arm stretching as well as for the armpit stretch as well as for the lattice stretch. Then slowly come back. One long inhalation, exhalation. Same here, interlock the fingers behind the body and lift your both the hands. Give a maximum squeeze in between your shoulder blades and few seconds stay stretching and relaxations. One long slow inhalation and exhalation. Then open your right hand forward, lift your right hand up, give a maximum pull up and few seconds stay. Then after that, very slowly keep your hand down. Take a long slow inhalation, exhalation. And opposite side, same practice, give a maximum stretch with inhalation without holding the breath. You keep more stretch above to the head, then relaxations. Enough, come back, one long pause. This time open your right hand forward but towards the right side, back turn without turning your body. Keep move your hand back and few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, then very slowly come back and keep your hand down. Again, long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. Opposite side, same practice. Open your left hand forward. Keep a maximum turn behind the body without turning your head. And few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 relaxations. Enough. Then slowly come back. Take a long, slow, and deep inhalations and exhalations. Then this time open your right hand back and fold them behind the body. Use your remaining hand support to pull the shoulder and few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 relaxations. Enough, come back. And opposite side, same practice. Open your left hand, back turn and fold them behind the body. Use your remaining hand support to pull the back shoulder and stay now. 1, 2, 3, and 4 relaxations. Enough. Again, slowly take a long, deep inhalation, exhalation. And here open your right hand forward, further towards your left side stretch. Use your remaining hand support as a lever to turn the hand without turning your body and head. Pull the shoulder and hand towards opposite side and stay now. 2, 3, 4, and 5 resting relaxation. One long inhalation, exhalation. And opposite side, same exercise. Open your arm. Use your remaining arm as a lever to turn the body, to turn the hand and stay. Now keep your body and head straight. 1, 2, 3, and 4 relaxations. Enough. Take again long, slow, deep inhalation, exhalation. So this time coming to last few exercises. Open your right hand up. Fold it behind the head. Use your remaining hand support to pull the shoulder and elbow behind the head. And few seconds stay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then slowly relaxations. Enough. Long, slow inhalation and exhalation. Opposite side, same practice. Lift your arm, fold it behind the head. Use your remaining arm support to pull the elbow and shoulder and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then very slowly wide your hand, resting. Then slowly come back. Relaxations. One long inhalations and exhalations. Alright, here interlock your two elbows as the arm wrap in front of your chin or forehead. You can interlock your fingers or you can hold your above hand with below hand. But here try to lift your two elbows up without leaving your lock and stay now. Then slowly keep them down and slowly wide your hands. Relaxations. Enough. Long, slow inhalations and exhalations. Then opposite side, same practice and use the same technique of wrapping in front of the body. You can choose interlock the fingers or you can choose arm locking to lift your both the elbows up and stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 relaxations enough. Then slowly come back. Again, long, slow, deep inhalation, exhalation. So here we have last practice. One hand above fold behind the head and one hand below fold under the body, and catch your two palms or at least touch your two fingers behind the body and stay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then very slowly wide your both the hands and long, slow inhalations and exhalations. For the same exercise, you can use cloth also, any kind of cloth. Now same exercise above hand and below hand. Then give a stretch and stay now. So if you have cloth, you can just pull and push the cloth so that cloth will give extra stretches to your hands. 1, 2, 3 and 4 relaxations enough. Long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. Alright. So these are some of the practices for the Hasta Sancharana Sreni or for the arms. Still we have many exercises. In coming days we will see still more good exercises. But now coming to the pranayam practices. Before that, once relax from the strain of your continuous posture. Then few seconds rest your legs, rest your knees. Then still you can fold your legs for give extra relaxation to the knee level and the hip level. And come back. And now try to properly sit in any convenient posture on any convenient surface. Especially for the condition of PCOD, every action, every body movement will be like a eligible practice, but the way how you are doing also important, especially in pranayamas. Bhastrika pranayam and Kapalabhati kriya also very important for the people who are having this abdominal, lower abdominal issues. Basically, Kapalabhati and Bhastrika are two exercises not only giving the strength for the lungs as well as for your breath system, but also good for your abdominal systems also, internal organs and gonads also. Here today's our exercise is on these two practices called Kapalabhati and Bhastrika. Kapalabhati is a kriya and Bhastrika is a pranayam. Here saying that Bastrava Loha Karasya Recha Purav Sasam Brahmau Kapala Bhadir Vikhyata Kapadosha Visoshini. Here it is saying that phlegm related issues will be nullified because of this Kapala Bhati. In English it's saying that frontal brain cleaning technique. It is very simple and very effective remedy to clean the sinus as well as to clear the nasal passages also. Second thing is Bhastrika pranayam, also very important, very simple pranayam. Vata pitta slashma haram sariragni vivardhanam kundali bodhakam kshipram pavanam sukadam hitam brahmanadi mukhe samasta kapadyargala nasanam. Here it's saying that internal wind related and mucus related and bile related issues will be under control, as well as metabolic activator. Bhastrika is also called as metabolic and immunity activators. Sariragni Vivardhana means one can be very one can be easily get health because of this simple pranayam. But for the people who are having this kind of special intentions in the spiritual towards spiritual upliftment, for them also this is very simple and effective remedy, Bhastrika pranayam. And for the pranayam also we have different kind of sloka. So now we are chanting that sloka and Bijakshara and mantra. Right, long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyadham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadiyan Karishye. Om Sandh Sandh Sandhi. Right, keep your hands down. So in other words, it has mentioned that yoga practices, whatever we have been physical practices, postures or pranayam, breathing exercises, concentration practices, meditations, bandhas and mudras, all together these total practices are not only intended for the physical health condition or immunity or what we call material wealth. So we have a definite goal called spiritual upliftment. To reach that level, one should be take care of the physical body and the mind and the social health. So through yoga, this all four segments can be fulfilled, called physical state and mind, mental state and social state. and spiritual state. Let's coming to the actually practices. Our first practices is Kriya Abhyas called Kapala Bhati. So here we have this 30 strokes in 3 spells. Keep your position straight. When you want keep your body straight, you can hold your knees also with your 2 hands, or when you want open your hands, you can put your chin mudra by adding your thumb to the index finger for maintaining further awareness. Keep your body straight. When you have any health issues, especially ear related issues or head related issues or throwing sensations or blood fluctuations or heart ailments or any other sickness inside the body, choose proper way of doing or slow pace of doing, or better to avoid these practices. Still, you can take advice from your yoga teacher and physician. Keep your body straight. Take a long, slow, deep inhalation, exhalation. Now we are doing Kapala Bhati. Kapala Bhati is a practice sharp exhalations, slow inhalations. Alright, for your awareness, you can put your 2 hands on the abdomen also to create extra pressing on the abdomen. Alright, starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just feel one long stretch of inhalations and exhalations. Then coming to second spell, starting our next exercise. So here in this variation, I'm keeping my hands on my abdomen. So starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just again long, deep, slow inhalation, exhalation. Last spell in Kapala Bhati towards 30th stroke, starting again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last counts 10. Again long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. Then few seconds break after Kapala Bhati. To perform your Bhastrika, it is always advised to keep a small space. So before your pranayam Bhastrika, it is advised to drink a sip of water also when it is required. Right, coming to Bhastrika Pranayam, completely opposite side variation, the process of Kapala Bhati. This complete opposite side process of Kapala Bhati. It's a sharp inhalation, slow exhalation. Keep your body straight. The same indications for the people who are having ear issues, please don't perform. The people who are having throwing sensations or vertigo or any head related issues, don't perform, and complications towards your heart or blood fluctuations, do not perform. Keep your body straight, and starting our 30 strokes, 1, then slowly come back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last counts 10. Again long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. And same thing for your awareness, you can put your 2 hands on the abdomen for the same functioning of breathing. Starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last counts 10. Then again long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. Then while giving a small gap, again regenerate. Then after that again coming to towards 30th stroke, starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then again very small gap after your practices. Soon after this pranayam, when you know about dharana practices, or when you know about the Trataka practices, concentration practices. Immediately choose that practices for your improving the concentration level or improving the beyond the concentration level called dharana practices. So next application is after once you finished your dharana practices or Trataka practices, please choose some more time to give relaxation to the body through yoga nidra abhyas or through power nap. Once you will totally finish your practices based on the strength in the practices, based on the intensity in the practices, choose 15 minutes time to take bath and further 5 minutes time to take breakfast. In the afternoon before your lunch hour, try to see all the possibilities how to give rest to the body and mind through power nap or through yoga nidra. When you know these practices, you can do this simple relaxation practices while sitting on the chair also, especially office goers. This instruction applicable for the office goers. In the evening, once you will be totally free from your all activities and before your dinner time, when you have time, or try to create 15 minutes time to half an hour time to do self yoga exercises, including back bending exercises as well as including inverted postures and breathing and breathe outs also in pranayam practices. Especially for the people who are having these PCOD issues or menstrual issues, please remember to cut down your salts and high fats, as well as cut down the carbohydrate portions also. So whatever you want to eat more vegetables and fruits and nuts and proteins, and use water therapy also. Drink more water in a day. Right, tomorrow when we are meeting here at the same place, same topic for the same region, we will see still more applications in Ayurveda as well as good exercises in yoga also. Thanking you all to giving me this wonderful opportunity. Stay away from the bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.